Hold on, Queens. I've got a message for you. This is the legal stuff. You know, the stuff the lawyers say I must tell you. So remember, this broadcast is presented solely for educational and entertainment purposes. I am just your friend. I am not a licensed therapist, and this broadcast is not intended as a substitute for the advice of a physician, professional coach, psychotherapist, or other qualified professional. Got it? Great. Hello, Sister Queens. Hello, Sister Queens. Hello, Sister Queens. We're going to give you some time to come on in, ladies. Come on in, ladies. Come on in. Come on in. We see you're starting to come on. Come on in, ladies. Come on in. This is going to be an exciting one. Come on in. For those that we do have, make sure you take a moment. Don't forget, share, 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 tag, tag, tag. So all of the other beautiful sister queens can hear all about our magnificent guests that will be coming up. So tag, 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 share, 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 ladies. Share it to your pages. Come on in, come on in. And welcome to episode 4 of Let's Talk Women on the Move, brought to you by Sister Queens. Tonight, we are so honored to welcome the trailblazing Brianna Janae. Brianna is the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line in the state of Alabama. So get ready to be inspired by her powerful story, passion, and purpose. All right, ladies. As I just said, if you could do me a huge favor and tag another queen, tag, 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 share, 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 because Brianna has an inspiring story that other queens should not miss. Okay, so we're going to stop and speak to who we do have on right now. Hello, Monica. Hello, my love bug. Hello, Londa. Hello, 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 hello. All right, ladies, you know, as always, we have to take care of some housekeeping. Woo woo. All right. Don't forget, ladies, we will be giving away 2 prizes tonight during our show. Woo woo. We are so excited to announce that tonight we'll be giving away 2 amazing books on following your dreams by 2 wonderful authors, Michelle Obama and Shonda Rhimes. So, ladies, I chose these books on following your dreams for tonight's giveaways because every queen deserves a reminder that her dreams are valid, her voice matters, and her purpose is worth pursuing with boldness, beauty, and a whole lot of Black girl magic. So, ladies, the first book, Year of Yes by Shonda Rhimes, is an empowering memoir that chronicles how the powerhouse behind Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder transformed her life by simply saying yes. After realizing she was saying no to most opportunities just because of fear, anxiety, and self-doubt, Shonda challenged herself to say yes to everything that scared her for a full year. Remember, this book is funny, raw, and deeply inspiring as she shares how that decision to lead her to step into the spotlight, embrace her voice, prioritize self-care, and ultimately become more confident and joyful. It's a call to action book, ladies, for anyone ready to break free from fear and start living out loud. Our second book, The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama, is a warm, thoughtful, and encouraging guide for navigating uncertain times and embracing your inner strength. Drawing from her own experiences as a wife, mother, first lady, and woman finding her way in the world, Michelle shares practical wisdom and personal reflections on how to ground yourself, build meaningful relationships, and face fear with resilience. Yes, ladies. She invites readers to recognize their own light, the tools, values, and instincts that help them push forward when the world feels overwhelming. It's not just a book about hope. It's a toolkit for living with purpose, courage, and authenticity. Okay, ladies, and we're going to have a surprise giveaway as well by the beautiful Miss Brianna Janae, but we're going to let her tell you about that. So remember, in order for your name to be entered into the drawing, you must type hashtag Brianna. That is hashtag BRINNA in the comments for your entry to be calculated. Remember, that is hashtag BRINNA. Again, this allows you to enter the drawing. Secondly, if you didn't know, ladies, the Sister Queens are so proud to have presented the Let's Talk series, Women on the Move. For the entire month of June, we've been spotlighting exceptional women who are breaking barriers, building legacies, and balancing it all with grace and grit. These fearless leaders are showing up in business, government, community, and beyond. And they're ready and have already shared their journeys, triumphs, challenges with you. So thank you so very much, Sister Queens, for tuning in this month for inspiration, empowerment, and real talk. Please continue in this upcoming Thursday, June 26th at 7 p.m. for the last two inspiring guests. You won't want to miss this. Thirdly, ladies, I'm so excited about this. The Sister Queens want you to join us for the third stop on our Support Black-Owned Businesses tour. We're headed to Burning Tree Barbecue, located at 3090 3rd Avenue South, on this Saturday, June 28th at 5 p.m. And you already know the vibes will be fire. So come out and enjoy good food, great fellowship, and a powerful reminder of why supporting our own matters. Bring your appetite, your squad. Let's show up and show love to this amazing Black-owned gem. Let's circulate our dollars with purpose and power. Okay, lastly, ladies, a heartfelt thank you to the 4,700 plus Sister Queens who have joined our unstoppable movement of positivity, power, purpose, and progress. Your presence, your light, and your love are what make this movement so powerful. But Queens, we need your help. We're just a few hundred queens away from hitting our big goal of 5,000 members. So tag a queen, invite a queen, empower a queen. Let's cross the finish line strong, ladies, together in unity, strength, and celebration. And now that we've gotten all that out of the way, let's get started with this bio. Sister Queens welcomed the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line in the state of Alabama, Brianna Janae. Brianna Janae is a powerhouse 34-year-old mom, grandmother, and serial entrepreneur. With over a decade, Sister Queens welcomed the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line in the state of Alabama, Brianna Janae. Brianna Janae is a powerhouse 34-year-old mom, grandmother, and serial entrepreneur. With over a decade of experience in full-time artistry, she's built a dynamic brand rooted in beauty and creativity. Brianna owns 3 thriving businesses, including an event center where she also serves as lead decorator. Most recently, she launched her namesake cosmetic line, starting with a full lip collection and expanding soon to include face and eye products. Her journey is a bold blend of hustle, artistry, and legacy. Join us, Sister Queens, in extending a warm welcome to Brianna Janae as she joins Let's Talk. ladies. Yes, yes, yes. Hello, Miss Rihanna. Hello. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, how are you?
I am so good. Ladies, if you're just joining us, I want to welcome you to the fourth and bonus episode in our Let's Talk series for Women on the Move with our special guest, the beautiful Miss Brianna Janae. So let's welcome again, Queen Brianna. We are so honored to have you as a guest on Let's Talk. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So much, so excited.
Yes, ladies, you know what we do. So let's show Brianna some love with some hearts, ladies. Let's show her some love, show her some love, show her some love. Thank you again for agreeing to be a part of our Women on the Move series. I am just so very grateful. I'm so very grateful. Ladies, again, if you could do me a favor and share this live to your pages. So stop doing what you're doing. Share, 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 tag, 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 because we don't want anyone to miss out on this amazing interview. So, and it's a bonus episode. So we are so excited. Let me say hello to some of the people that we do have. Hello, Auntie Dawn.
I'm done.
Hello, Auntie Dawn. Hello, 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 Sophia. Again, hello, Monica. Hello, Gladys. Hello, Londo. Hello, hello, ladies. Tag, 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 share, share, share. Because we want everyone to hear this beautiful queen and what she has in store for us. So, now that we've introduced her, we want to jump right into these interview questions. Are you ready?
I,
Isn't she just so gorgeous? She is just so cute. So, Miss Brianna, Queen, you have made history. And as another queen, I am so very proud of you. So very proud of you. So tell us, what did it feel like the moment you realized you were the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line in Alabama?
it was just so humbling. Like I'm still in awe. I'm still in shock. When I started the process, I really didn't know how many people from my state was even doing this. You know how you always hear about lip collections and stuff like that, but I really haven't heard about a full cosmetics line. So for me, I'm a makeup artist. I've been doing makeup for 10 years. So it was very important to offer something that most people from here, we just don't have. We go to the stores and we support other people, but
Mhm.
nobody we really know is
Right.
doing something like this. So it took a lot of hard work, a lot of research, a lot of dedication, but it was very humbling to just realize like I'm really one of the first people from our city to do something like this, our state.
And again, we are just so very proud of your accomplishment. Now, when you were in the midst of it, what inspired you to step into, well, from the beginning, what inspired you to step into the beauty industry? And what personal experiences shaped the vision behind your brand?
Well, when I started 10 years ago, I started on myself. I really just love planning makeup ever since I was young. Um,
Mhm.
I like being pretty, being in the mirror. So it kind of started from there. And then really Facebook is what grew my brand. It grew my business because I started going live on my
Mhm.
page doing my makeup. So once I started going live doing my makeup, other women said they wanted to come and they started coming. So as my clientele kind of grew, I knew I wanted to add on to it, but I never imagined it would get this big. I just knew I wanted to add on something. So that's what kind of started and it really inspired me to want to do a makeup line.
Now that is so cool. So you started on Facebook doing your own face? Is that what you're saying?
I did my own face, and it was really a little over 10 years ago when I was doing my own makeup. But this
Mm-hmm.
time I really got my name out there, going live a lot because people really wasn't going live 10 years ago on
Uh,
Facebook. So
mhm.
as the clients used to see me do my makeup and me growing in my craft, I
Mm.
started doing other people's makeup for free at first, just to build my clientele.
Yeah.
And it kind of went from there. And my clientele, I've done thousands of women over the past 10 years.
That is amazing. And see, that's a good thing, ladies, going live, doing things that you love, don't be afraid to get out there. Now, let me ask you, was there a little bit of fear when you first started doing it, when you were doing your makeup?
Most definitely. I know what I was doing because I knew I could do mine, but I
Mhm.
wasn't sure that I can do other people. So it
Mhm.
definitely was fear there. But again, my clients and my fan base on Facebook, they really just kept me going. And the more I kept doing it, trial and error, it just went from there and it took off. And I started doing people in my living room. I was living in an apartment. I had small kids at the time. They're almost grown now.
Mhm.
I used to do people in the living room and have them piled up, lined up. I was just taking a lot of people, anybody that I can get, and it just grew so fast. God is so good.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. He makes room for what we want. Absolutely. Hey, we just have to be ready when he makes the room.
Exactly.
Yes, and I see you were ready, and that is good. Now, on to my next question. As a trailblazer in this space, what unique challenges did you face as a Black woman entrepreneur? Because we know sometimes our challenges can be different than our counterparts. So, what challenges did you face as a Black woman entrepreneur, and how did you overcome them?
Well, I really had to just set myself apart. Like I said, 10 years ago, it wasn't a lot of us that was really doing makeup. People were doing it, but not like it is now. So
Hmm.
challenges was making sure that I always stayed up to date with the latest trends and the latest makeup products and stuff like that, so I can always keep evolving and keep growing. So I would definitely say keeping up with what's going on. It changes every month, every week, every year. It's a new trend. So you have to always keep up with the trends and what's happening in society when it comes down to beauty.
Now, when you say keep up, how do you do? It's like classes
So
or
classes, I took a lot of classes and dibbled and dab in different things. Like when it comes down to eyelashes,
mm-hmm.
um, doing facials at one time, skincare, because doing makeup, you have to be all around. You
Okay.
can't just put on foundation and put on blush and lipstick, but you have to know the different skin tones. You have to know the different products for the skin, what works for dry, what works for oily. So I just had to always stay educated.
Okay. All right. Good. Now, for other people that are maybe interested in it, and you say they're trying to learn, so you would advise them to do what? Take classes, look on YouTube.
I do. I offer makeup classes. I do
Oh,
group classes.
good.
Also do one-on-one training.
Hmm.
Um, with my group classes, it's a small group, maybe of 10 to 15 women. We'll
Hmm.
come together and I teach them hands-on. I like everything to be hands-on. I also give them a kit. I provide everything they would need to start doing makeup on themselves and other clients. And then the one-on-one classes, of course, they're more intimate, so it's more hands-on demonstration. People like
Okay.
better because they can ask me certain questions. It's just really hands-on, and I'm teaching them step by step. Skincare, everything that I know, I teach my students.
Now that's very, very good. Now, when if they're wanting to be a part of the classes, you'll tell us as well how someone that's interested in joining one of your classes. Are you doing it now, or is that something that you can have at different times of the year? How does that work?
When it comes down to the groups, it's different times of the year, but I
Okay.
will be hosting a group class coming up either the end of next month or in August. But the one-on-one classes, they're weekly. So you can
Okay.
anytime. They can contact me on my Facebook page, Brianna Janae. Just send me a message and I can go over my schedule with them and we can kind of see what works best and we can kind of go from there with pricing and everything that's included.
Great. Ladies, this is great. And for someone like me, I love makeup, even though my daughter does it for me all the time because I can't do it. But she always tells me I need to learn how to do it myself. So I think I might need to take
Yes,
one of
the
those
makeup is
classes.
so good today. So pretty.
Thank you. My beautiful daughter, Tori Handy, she does it for me all the time because I cannot. So she does it for me. Yes, but I'm sure she would be happy if I took one of those classes so I could leave her alone.
Yes. Anytime you're ready, just let me know and class.
Absolutely. So, ladies, if you're interested in some makeup classes, you heard what she said. She's on Facebook at Brianna Janae. So, hit her up and she can teach you all about doing your own faces. Now, let me ask you this: representation matters. How does your presence in the cosmetic industry help change the narrative for young Black girls watching you rise? Because you are rising. And how, like I said, how does that narrative, how does that industry help change the narrative for young Black girls that are watching you rise?
So, right now, a lot of the young girls coming up, they're into beauty. They're into
Hmm.
fashion. They're into makeup. So I try to be very transparent with my audience on Facebook. When the girls come to me to get their makeup done, a lot of girls always come and they say, "Oh, I just love your spirit," and I just always try to be so encouraging to them. Always be really humble. I'm straight up front with them. I try to always represent myself really well and let them know, there are challenges, but you can really overcome anything. I know if I can, with having small kids and being a young mom and, everything I had going on at that time. I was actually working a full-time job when I first started doing makeup. So having to do that was a challenge. Having to work for someone else and work for myself. So I always tell the girls coming up, you can do anything that you put your mind to, but it takes a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication.
Absolutely. And anytime you're an entrepreneur, it takes hard work. A lot
Yeah.
of people think if they're leaving a 9 to 5, oh, it's going to be so much easier when you start your own business. No, there
No,
is no 9 to 5
it's
when you
not.
have your own business.
It's
It could
not.
be 24 hours in one day, 15 hours the next day, because it's for you. But that's the best part about it. It's
It is.
yours.
A lot of people glamorize it now. Everybody wants to own their own business, and I love it. I really do. I just want them to be prepared. Don't leave your 9 to 5 until you're fully ready, and
Hmm.
make sure you have a plan. Don't just jump out there. But with the proper planning, anything can be done. And God, always keep God first.
Absolutely. Now, when you got ready to get out there, like you said, keep your 9 to 5 until you feel like you're ready. What told you, like, I'm ready? It's time for me to go ahead and get out here. I'm ready. What told you
That's
that?
a great question. So honestly, I wasn't really ready until I just did it. I literally,
Hmm.
God, I'm tired of working 7 on, 7 off, and then doing makeup. I said, just lead me. I prayed on it. I wrote it down. I kind of really manifested it. I just knew. I felt something that said, you can do it. You're ready. Just do it. So I turned in my notice, and I haven't turned back. And I've been working for myself fully almost 8 years now.
That is so good. That is excellent. And you hear that, ladies? Sometimes that fear, and that's one of the books that Shonda Rhimes was talking about, is that we'll be giving away. You got to overcome that fear and just step out there and trust God, because He will make a way. So
He was
I'm glad you did that.
definitely.
Yes, He will. He will make a way. And we see that you are doing magnificently in this business. So He absolutely made a way. Now, tell us about your brand. What sets your cosmetic line apart? And what message do you want every customer to walk away with?
Let's see what sets me apart. I really took my time, really in the lab working with different vendors because it'll be a full cosmetic line. So right now we offer lipsticks and lip glosses and lip liners. But soon we will be having setting sprays, foundations, concealers. I really wanted to cater to all of my women of color. It'll be a full range. full coverage as well. I just really wanted to cater to all of my clients, no matter what type of skin you have, whether you have oily skin. You know how some people, they are self-conscious about their skin. They want to cover it up, sheer coverage, full coverage. So I kind of cater to everyone with this formula. I want everybody to feel amazing when they put these products on. It's FDA approved. So
Mm-hmm.
everything is for all skin types, like I said before. I will be having my line inside my store. I own a makeup studio, so women will be able to come in, and I will match them. So I want
Oh.
personal. It'll be sold in stores as time go on, but for right
Mm-hmm.
now, I'm launching from my makeup studio. So I really wanted it to be personal. You'll come in, you'll get to meet me. I can match you with different products. And then we can I'll educate them on how to use it briefly and then go from there. I just wanted it to be a personal brand, but a brand that's open for all women.
Now, when you said they'll walk into your studio, what's the name of your studio and how can the customer walk into your studio?
So my studio is Brianna Janae Glam Studio. It's located 1861 Centerpoint Parkway. It's right on the parkway. It's a big sign. It has my name on it out there. I'm open Tuesdays through Saturdays
Mm-hmm.
from 9 to 6. You can walk in and buy products. You can also shop online, 1019 Cosmetics, and you have the option to pick up in store. That way you can come in, you can meet me, and we can further discuss everything.
Now, give them that address one more time so they can hear it.
It's 1861 Centerpoint Parkway.
You heard that, ladies? 1861 Center Point Parkway. So drop by. She can match your makeup, tell you what you need to do. If your skin is oily or dry or what combination, she can let you know and make sure that you're getting the right products for
Right.
your skin. And that's what I love when women have the right products for the skin, because I'm sure you know sometimes we don't always have the right products for our skin. So
Right.
that's a great thing to be able to go into a place and be matched and they can tell you exactly what you need. So I'm glad that you offer that for women and especially women of color. Now, is this something that you're personally doing in the studio, or do you have uh, chemist, or how does that work?
Okay, so yes, I do work with chemists.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is formulated through the chemist, but
Mm-hmm.
and pick the shades. I dealt with the mixing, especially when it comes down to the foundations, the powders. It took months of planning and samples because it had to be right. When it comes down
Mm-hmm.
to eyeshadow palettes, now I handpick all of those colors, put them together how I wanted them. I'm very hands on, but I do have a chemist. I had to have a chemist to, of course, formulate everything.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, let me ask you this.
Mhm.
There's one more question. Yeah. There's one more question I was going to ask you. Now, for ladies, you know how sometimes you can go into these beauty bars and then you can kind of mix up your own products. Do
Mhm.
you do that as well?
No, not as of now.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Not
okay. But you
as of-
know what I'm talking about, though. How
yeah.
sometimes yes,
Yes.
yes.
Now, in the future, that may be something that I do because I used to offer like pamper parties and spa parties and stuff like that. So
Hmm.
I may be offering that in the future. Like if a group of ladies maybe want to come in and they like makeup, maybe they can mix their own thing or just come in for a little girls' night or a girls' day and we
Yeah.
apply makeup. I think that would be nice.
Yes, I like that. I saw one of those in Nashville when we were there recently, and then
Mhm.
it made me think about you. I was like, I wonder if Brianna does that. Okay, if you do, definitely put that out there and we will promote it because I think that's
Great
really
idea, actually.
yes, yes. All right, ladies. You know what that means. It's time for a giveaway. Time for a giveaway. So, ladies, I need you to type hashtag Brianna. That is hashtag BRIANNA for your name to be entered into the drawing. As a reminder, our first book, Year of Yes, by Shonda Rhimes is an empowering memoir that chronicles how this powerhouse behind Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder transformed her life by simply saying yes. After realizing she was saying no to most opportunities, remember that, most opportunities out of fear, anxiety, and self doubt. Shonda challenged herself to say yes to everything that scared her. So remember, ladies, when you're just frightened about something, just step on out there because believe me, God's going to have your back. So it's time when you have that fear, that anxiety, that self doubt to step on out there. And this book is a great, great chronicle that will tell you ways that she was able to overcome that and it could possibly help you. It's a call to action for anybody ready to break free from fear and start living out loud. So once again, enter hashtag BRINNA for your chance to win. All right, let's see. Did you get those hashtag Brianna's in, ladies? That's hashtag BRIANNA for your chance to win. Let's get those in. Remember, Betty, that's BRIANNA. So let's get that in there one more time. BRIANNA for your chance to win. And again, ladies, let's share, 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 tag, 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 so that we can get even more queens on to hear the amazing story, because this is absolutely wonderful to have the first African American female to have a full cosmetic line in the state of Alabama. So we want people to know about her. We want them to know about her wonderful cosmetic line. And we also want them to know about her beauty salon as well. So let's get that information out there, ladies. All right. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel, and see who our winner is for the day. Hey, Barbara Payne. Barbara Payne, you are the winner of our first book by Shonda Rhimes. You're going to love that book. And now I have a special giveaway that's going to be done by the beautiful Miss Brianna Janae. She's going to tell you all about it. So tell them what they have a chance to win, Brianna.
Okay, so for the giveaway, you have a chance to win a trio of my lip collection liquid lipsticks. I'm gonna give away 3 of them, and I'm gonna give away the lip liners that match the liquid lipsticks.
Yes, you heard that? So that's 3 lipsticks and 3 lip liners. Now, let me ask you this. Do you want me to give it away to 3 different people, or you want me to give those 3 to 1?
I say 3 to 1 person.
Okay. All right, ladies. So here it is. Get those hashtags BRIANNA. You do not want to miss this. So that's hashtag BRINNA to win that lipstick and the liner. So we're going to go ahead and you got those in, ladies? So spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. Let's see who the winner's going to be. Auntie Dawn. Auntie Dawn. Auntie Dawn. You are the winner of the 3 lipsticks and the lip liners. Let me hold one of them, Dawn. Let me hold one of them.
Congratulations, Auntie Dawn.
Congratulations. Congratulations. We're so excited. And thank you so very much for offering that to our
No
queens.
problem.
Yes, yes. Okay. For the next question, What's been the most rewarding moment in your journey so far? And then I'll get to the next one.
I would say my 10-year anniversary that I just had on June the 1st. That was the most rewarding day of my whole career. That day I felt so much love, and my clients came and I revealed the cosmetics line and made that announcement. I just felt so accomplished. Like, I've tried over the years to do different things, and of course, I do makeup and stuff like that, but that day just made me feel like it's been all worth it this whole time.
Wow. That now with your tenure, was that the celebration that made you feel so good and how they honored you and how far you've come?
It was the celebration, but it was the fact that it was a surprise. Nobody knew about the
Oh,
cosmetic line.
oh, they did
No,
not.
ma'am. We didn't advertise that. Nobody knew anything until that day. So once they came to the celebration, as the celebration was going on, I got up and I made my speech and revealed. We had it set up like a store. We opened up the
Yes.
curtains, and that's when all the products were set up, and I let them know about the cosmetic brand.
Wow. And
Yes.
what was the atmosphere like? How did everybody feel when they saw this?
Everybody was just in awe because it was a shock to so many people. I didn't talk about it.
Mhm.
People didn't know what I was planning. Nobody really knew anything except the people that was a part of making that day possible. So
Wow.
I had to keep it as a secret. I was literally about to bust for months, but I
Mhm.
had to keep it as a secret because I didn't want to reveal that. So it was just so much love that day. People were just so excited. They were able to shop. It was amazing.
And we're excited for you as well. Ladies, put your questions and everything and your comments in. So we're going to make sure we definitely address any questions that you may have because this is such an inspiring story. And for those of you out there that are thinking about starting your own business and may have fear, I think she has just enlightened you on what you need to do to step out on faith and,
Mhm.
not worry about what it's going to be like, but just get out there and do it and trust God to be God. So,
Right.
yes. What
God will
keep
definitely make room for you.
what? He will
Yes.
definitely make room for you. So, ladies, step on out there. If you have an idea that you want, and especially if it's something that you love. And Brianna, we can tell that this is something that you really love doing.
Yes, I do. I do.
What keeps you going though when the road gets a little tough?
I would say my family. I would say my family, and I would say my clients. I just feel like it's so many people, that's depending on me. It's so many women that I meet on a daily basis that come in and allow me to do their makeup, and we talk and share stories, and they be like, "You just made me feel so beautiful." So that's really what keeps me doing it. That has kept me doing it for so long. My clients and my family, making my family proud.
That is good. Yes. And we always want to make sure our clients are happy, definitely number
Yes.
one. And then just the love of your family and the support of your family, and knowing that at the end of the day, you've done such a special job and they can see it as well. And it encourages them to step out if they have an idea to step out on faith and go
Yes.
forward themselves.
And I'm
Yes.
just so grateful. It's so many women that trust me, with their ideas. They will
Hmm.
come, they'll talk to me like, "What do you think about this?" And I want to do this. So I'm good when it comes down to that, encouraging them, pushing them to be their higher self. So that's the rewarding part.
And it's always good when we can encourage and motivate and uplift another queen because that's what we're here for. There
Mm-hmm.
is so much out there for each and every one of us. So I love it when queens do not mind sharing,
Mm-hmm.
some tips, some helpful tips, some ideas, and like you said, your struggles or what you may have gone through so that it could possibly help them not go through the
Not to go
exact
through
same,
it, right?
yes, the exact same thing. So thank you for not only being a great creative, but also for sharing your story to everyone else and for helping those that may be interested in stepping into the beauty line as well.
Right.
Yes. Now, how do you balance this creativity, the business strategy, and community engagement as the CEO of a brand that's both beautiful and bold?
Delegation. I
Mhm.
it used to be just me, and I was okay with being a one person show.
Mhm.
But now that things are really growing, I had to really make up in my mind. I have to have a team. So I have a full team that takes care of the cosmetics. I have a manager that really helps me. I have brand ambassadors that really help me. They're my models. Those are the young ladies that you see on the website.
Mhm.
So having a team is really what keeps me organized and keeps me balanced. Because I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it on my own. But my team really helps me.
That's good because I know I've met one of the team members, baby, and she does not play.
Yes. When I say she is my everything, that is my right hand. She started off as a client. She's actually been knowing me for the entire 10 years.
Mhm.
So she's my manager. I made her the manager over the cosmetic brand, but she keeps me organized. She keeps my schedule, my calendar. She's very on point. I'm so appreciative for her, Trinika.
Yes, Shanika is so cool. I mean, she's
Yes,
been communicating with me back and forth. She's very professional. She's
very.
all about it. She's like, let me make sure she looks good. She's doing what she need. You know, she has everything together, blah, blah, blah. I say, you better, girl. That's
Yes.
and that's good to have great people in your corner. So
Hmm.
hey, keep up the good work, Jazzy.
Yes. Thank you so much, Tranika. I know you're watching.
Yes,
We love
she
you.
is. We do. We love her. Okay, now your success is not just about makeup, it's about a movement and message. So, what legacy are you most intentional about leaving?
Really, I think just overcoming, just
Mm,
being able to push through no matter what. I lost my mom at an early age. So that's one of my motivations. I had kids at a young age as well. So when I say family, I speak on that's what keeps me going. That's my legacy, leaving my kids something, making sure that they're proud of me, uplifting other women to let them know we can go through these things, but we can definitely push through these things. Without God and without my clients and my family, my support, I don't know where I would be. So really my family, leaving a legacy for them. That's my biggest goal.
wow, and we love that. Now let's take some questions. Let's see if we have any questions or comments that we want to get to. Miss Gladys, like she said, team together, we all achieve more. That is absolutely true.
Yes.
You have definitely made everyone proud, Breathe. That's Auntie Barbara.
Yes. Thank you, Auntie.
And of course, Auntie Dawn says she has great supporters.
And she's one
Yes.
of them. Thank you so much, Auntie Dunn. She's a part of the Sister Queen community. I'm so thankful for her.
Yes, she's just a sweetheart. She's just a great
Yes.
person. She's a
Yes.
sweetheart. Now, it was awesome, she said. So many other young black women did giveaways, locks, cakes. But oh, she was talking about at the 10-year.
Yes, at the
Yes.
anniversary party, we did like about 18 giveaways that day. Everybody,
Wow.
almost everybody in the room that were business owners. I started it off by doing like 5 giveaways, but the other business owners, they start coming up offering their services. We gave away decor, we gave away cakes, braids. It was awesome to see those women come together like that.
And it's always good when we come together. And when we come
Yes.
together in unity and encouragement and positivity, it is absolutely inspiring. I mean, just to look at us. And I saw your video and I loved it. I mean, just
Thank
the
you so
way
much.
everyone came together and it was beautiful. And the
Yes,
celebration of your business was, it was really, really good. So
it
I'm glad
was.
you posted that. I shared that in the Sister Queens group as well. So, ladies, if you
Thank
haven't
you.
seen that, take a look at that. It is just so moving to see all of the queens come together to celebrate this awesome business that's owned by Brianna Janae. So that's really, really good. Let's see if we have any others. We want to make sure we cover everything. And if, again, ladies, if you have any questions, please let us know. I think also if we have any queens on here that are interested in starting a business and you
Mhm.
have, especially if it's in the beauty line or the cosmetic line, and you want to ask Brianna anything about it or get some helpful tips, please feel free to stick those in there. She'll be more than happy to answer them. Again, do not forget. You can go to her website at 1019cosmetics.com, or you can go to her Facebook page at Brianna Janae. So hit her up, ladies. Check her out. Shop, shop, shop. Get some of that
Yes.
wonderful makeup. Yes, ladies, because we always like to look pretty.
Right.
All right, ladies, you know what time it is. It is time for another giveaway. It's time for another giveaway. And this is book number 2. The second book is The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. This is a warm, thoughtful, and encouraging guide for navigating uncertain times and embracing your inner strength, drawing from her own experiences as a mother, wife, first lady, and woman finding her way in the world. Michelle shares practical wisdom and personal reflections on how to stay grounded, build meaningful connections, and face fear with resilience. So, okay, ladies, remember, get that hashtag Brianna in. That is hashtag BRIANNA for your name to be entered into the StreamYard drawing. Okay, ladies, we're going to go ahead and spin the wheel and see who our next winner will be. Okay, now, Monica, do you mind if we spin again because you won last week? I'm sure you wouldn't mind. She doesn't mind. That's my love book, and she just won last. She just won last week, so we're gonna spin one more time so we can give somebody else a chance to win. I'll take you to lunch, Monica. Okay, we're gonna spin that one more time to give someone else a chance to win. And Monica is asking Brianna again, what is the website? Can you tell her what that website is?
It is the number 10, 19 spelled out, cosmetics.com.
Good. And our winner is Ty Keenan. Congratulations, Ty. Congratulations, Ty. You are the winner of our second book, The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. Yes, yes, yes. And ladies, I'm going to pop that up there again so you can see what the website is. That is 1019cosmetics.com. So most definitely, definitely hit her up if you need to get your faces done, if you're interested in some wonderful cosmetics. Also, if you want to drop by her wonderful store, give them the address again for your location of the store.
It's 1861 Centerpoint Parkway. It's not far from the
1861.
neighborhood Walmart,
Mm-hmm.
right on the parkway.
1861, ladies, Center Point Parkway. Don't forget that. So if you're looking for some wonderful cosmetics, go in, check her out, and let's support our Black owned queen. Yes, and the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line in the
I'm
state of
so
Alabama.
excited.
Yes, and we're excited for you. We're excited for you. Okay, our last question for you, Miss Brianna. This series, is entitled Women on the Move.
Mhm.
And we want to know what's next for Brianna Janae.
So what's next will be hopefully my brand will be in major resellers.
Mhm.
I know it will be on Amazon. It will be on the TikTok shop. It's online, but our goal and what we're working towards is getting with Target, Walmart. I want to be in the big stores. So hopefully that's what we're working on. That's what's gonna be next. That's the goal.
Amen. And we are touching
Yes,
and agreeing with you.
yes,
If
Lord.
that's your dream, we're going to touch and agree with her. So, ladies, keep that in your prayers that she does, because we know she will. It's only a matter of time that she
Thank
will be
you.
in the Walmart stores. That's our prayer. That is our
Yes.
prayer for you.
Thank
Yes,
you so
ma'am.
much.
Absolutely. And how can the Sister Queen support your mission and help amplify your voice? What can we do?
I would love if everyone could maybe come in the store, go online, shop the products. We're having another big celebration soon.
Mm,
I'll get that information over to you so you can post it in the Sister Queen community. But that's when we will be launching the full line. We're
okay.
gonna have a big, like I said, a big celebration. Everybody will be able to come in, purchase products, get matched, and talk to me then at that time. So we would love to have you all.
And we would love to be there again once you let me know, because we're on a support Black owned business tour, and
Okay.
we can most definitely add you to the tour because we're
Yes,
always
that would
out
be
and about.
wonderful.
Yes, ma'am, supporting our own. We have to be mindful of where we spend our dollars. So we have
Right.
to spend our dollars where they count and where they pour back into our communities. So,
Exactly.
yes, ma'am. So you let us know when it is. We will
Yes,
put it on our
ma'am.
calendar. We will come out and support you. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so
You
much.
are
I'm so
welcome.
honored to be on
Yes.
today.
Yes. Now give us your hours again, your hours of operation for your store.
So it's Tuesday through Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. If you go on the website and place an order, that order will come directly to us and we can schedule a time if it's outside of those hours for you to pick up. Like I said, you can write me on Facebook, Brianna Janae, on my personal page if it's outside of that time as well. And we can arrange a time for us to be there if it's not, before 9 or after 6.
Absolutely. And they are so like Johnny on the spot when you contact them. My baby, I'm
Yes.
telling you, I call her Jazzy.
Yes.
Jazzy is Johnny on the spot. So, hey, they're going to make sure you're taken great care of. So, the next
Yes.
time, and we all, if we don't use anything but, lip gloss and lipstick or whatever,
Mhm.
think of this queen right here. Give her a chance, just like you walk in Mac and all those other, so let's give
Mhm.
this queen a chance right here.
Yes.
Let her show you what she has to offer. So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
will most definitely be visiting you again. Let us know when your next celebration is. And then not just that, those of you like when you're in need of cosmetics, remember Brianna Janae. And tell us the name of the store again, Brianna, just for those that may have forgotten.
It's Brianna Janae Glam Studio. You can look it up online. You can Google it. It's
Okay.
definitely not hard to find. It's
Okay.
1861 Center Point Parkway.
Absolutely. We like to keep giving it because we know,
Right.
we tend to forget.
Yes.
So, ladies, give her a call, hit her up on Facebook, check out the website. But I promise you, as soon as you do, they will definitely be in touch with you. Okay, Miss Brianna, we are just so grateful. We are so grateful
Thank
to have
you.
you on this episode. This has just been so inspiring, and we thank you so much. You have let us know what it takes to be the first African American woman to own a full cosmetic line in the state of Alabama. And for those that are interested in doing that, you know, you had information for them and where you can be located. So thank you so much for giving us all of these wonderful nuggets.
No, thank you all for having me on. I was so excited. I'm so honored. Thank you so much.
And ladies, remember, still share, share, share. Tell people about this awesome queen, how you can get the cosmetics, where she's located. Let's promote, promote, promote her. And let's
Yes.
build that business up. And where she's not only in Alabama, but across the Southeast and hey,
Yes.
across the United States. We are praying for that. And especially inside of Walmart. And
Yes. Thank
yes,
you.
ma'am. On behalf of the Sister Queens family, we extend our deepest gratitude to you, the phenomenal Brianna Janae, for joining us on Let's Talk Women on the Move. Your journey as the first Black woman to own a full cosmetic line is nothing short of inspiring. So
Thank
thank
you.
you for sharing your light, your story, and your passion with us. You are truly a woman on the move.
Thank you so
Yes,
much.
ma'am. Now, before we wrap up, Brianna, for anyone interested in your cosmetic line again, how
Mhm.
can they reach you and stay connected to your inspiring journey?
So on my Facebook page is Brianna Janae, BriannaJanae. The website 1019cosmetics.com. It has my email address on there if you want to just send me a message after you made a purchase. The hours are on there. So social media, we will definitely get back with you as soon as you contact us.
Okay, we're gonna pop that up so you can see her. Yeah, so we can just show her some of her product lines as well too. We're just gonna pop that up right quick so you can see. There we go. Yes, yes. So remember that's 1019cosmetics.com and you can see some of her amazing products right here. And that's the beautiful Miss Brianna Janae. So again, remember that is 1019cosmetics.com, or you can hit her up on Facebook at Brianna Janae. Yes, thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Yes, ma'am. And congratulations to the winners of our fantastic prizes. Yes, yes. Ladies, a heartfelt thank you to the incredible Sister Queens who tuned in for episode 4, our bonus episode of the Let's Talk 2025 Women on the Move with the amazing Brianna Janae. As we wrap up tonight's episode of Let's Talk Women on the Move, we want to thank you for joining us and remind all of our incredible sister queens to meet us back here this Thursday at 7 p.m. for the final episode of this series. We'll be joined by not one, but 2 dynamic healthcare trailblazers, Dr. Pauline K. Long and Dr. Jennifer S. Campbell. They're the co-founders of Med Plus Consulting and Pharmacy, which is the only Black-owned pharmacy in Alabama. So these phenomenal women are changing the game in community health, chronic disease care, and wellness access right here in Birmingham. You do not want to miss this powerful close to the series. It's going to be educational, inspiring, and full of sister queen energy. So we will see you Thursday, ladies. Thank you again to the beautiful Brianna Janae. We love you, ladies, so very much. Have a great night. Thank you.